If you're a person that really wants to see what's beneath the surface, if you want to understand, why people act the way they do, why we as humans are pushed towards certain things and we're repelled by other things, and if you want to understand just why the world is the way it is, I think psychosocial studies is excellent. You have so many different theories from so many different disciplines that you just get a more enlarged understanding of the world, I think, and I think that's totally invaluable, really.
Birkbeck is really, I think, at the heart of the development of psychosocial studies in Britain, and psychosocial studies is really something that is emerging in the UK at the moment. So if you're interested in this bringing together of the study of social life and psychic life, inner and outer worlds, then Birkbeck's really the place to come to.
So we are interested in the way in which human subjects, people, the way in which people live their lives in a social environment, and we're also very interested in the way in which that social environment, what's often called culture, creates people to be certain kinds of people. And that is different from what goes on in sociology, which tends to focus on big social structures, or in psychology, which tends to focus on things which go on to or within individuals. We're really interested in that space in which the social and the psychological meet.
There's definitely a family atmosphere, both from the academic staff that are provided teaching to the people that attend the college. It's friendly, it's passionate about education, and I think the flexibility that it offers is fantastic.
The academic staff teaching in the department come from a whole range of backgrounds. I'm a sociologist by training. We've got people who come from psychology, from critical psychology, from psychoanalytic psychology, people who've worked as psychotherapists and counsellors, people who are trained as anthropologists in cultural studies, in English literature and literary studies, from education and social policy. So people who students will encounter are from a wide range of disciplinary backgrounds, but we all share this interest in developing this new field.
A lot of the people here are a lot of the academics are they seem to me to be at the forefront of their disciplines. So I've done a lot of really interesting work. I've been had my eyes open to a lot of really interesting work around care and things like that. So that's been another really good thing.
We also talked briefly about the application of psychoanalysis to research methods, because that interests some of you.
My own teaching focuses on psychoanalysis and culture. So I'm currently teaching a course on psychoanalysis, history and culture, which is one of our MA programs, in which I'm interested in what happens when you use psychoanalytic concepts outside the psychoanalytic clinic. And tonight I'm teaching a seminar on psychoanalysis applied to politics. What does it mean to acknowledge the hurt that you might have done someone else, either in a personal relationship or indeed in relationships between different nations? How does it work? In South Africa, for example, how did the Truth and Reconciliation Commission work? What did that have to say about the possibilities of acknowledgement and reparation for harm done? And we do similar discussions about, say, Israel-Palestine and other areas of conflict in the world. But it also applies to what happens when people are in, say, loving relationships with one another, and hurt also operates in that. We try and use these same theoretical perspectives to think through things at both those levels.
Birkbeck students are really quite distinctive. They're energetic, they're lively, they're really engaged with the real world. I mean, we're here in central London, you have a feeling of that kind of buzz of central London about the student body. You also have a real sense of their commitment. I mean, they have not just drifted into Birkbeck, they've made their way deliberately, especially to our department, which is doing something new. They're not just carrying on a track of a degree that they'd started as undergraduates and they've sort of found themselves doing our masters and PhD programs. They've really made a deliberate decision to be part of this new project of psychosocial studies.
I think there's a lot more opportunities for me. I can apply for a lot more jobs now, and it's just opened up, new avenues for me. And I've also got the option of doing a PhD later on if I want to, which is great. So I absolutely don't regret doing it. It's one of the best things I've done, and that's seriously, it's one of the best things I've done. I enjoyed it so much, and I encourage anyone to come and give it a try, because you won't leave disappointed. It'll be hard work, and it'll be really, really, really difficult sometimes, but you'll come out just a more intelligent person, I think, and just understanding the world a lot more.